Hello, welcome to Eduphoria for Teachers. I'm your host, Robert Rocha. In this video segment, we're going to show you how to share your lesson plans with other teachers using Eduphoria. Now, this is a great way to mentor another teacher, or if you're going to collaborate with other teachers in your grade level or your department. So let's go and take a look at how this works. So let's go back to our computer here, and I'm in Forethought already. If I go to the very left-hand side of my screen, to the very bottom, in order to share my planner, I want to go to where it says Change My Settings. So when I click on Change My Settings, I get a little pop-up window on the very bottom, and I have two options to share my planner or my schedule. So I'm going to go to Share My Planner. And when I do, it says here, I have a listing of where my teachers that I'm sharing my planner with, but I want to add them first. So I'm going to click on Add a Teacher. And today I'm working with Earl Yeager. So I'm going to type in Earl. I'm going to share my lesson planner with Earl Yeager. So I'm going to type in either their name or their email address. So I'm just going to type in his name. There we go. And I'm going to go to, on the very bottom right-hand side of my screen, click on Next. And it might take a little while because it's populated. It's looking against the addresses in our group mailer. And in a few moments, it'll actually populate and show Earl Yeager on my screen. So I'll just be a little patient and see. And there it is. It populated. And notice it found some other person there, but I'm going to click on Earl Yeager. And once I select him, I go to the very bottom right-hand side of my screen. I click on Next. And now my lesson planner is shared with Earl. I can add more people if I want to, but I'm just going to stop right there with Earl. And I'm going to click on Next. And it says you're done. Of course, as we know with Eduphoria, you always have to go where it says Return to My Planner. So I'm going to return to my planner on the very bottom right. And it takes me back to my planner. So although I can't see my share of Earl Yeager, when Earl Yeager logs into his screen, he'll see my lesson plan on his computer screen. Now, on my computer screen, if you look at mine here, I have two teachers who share their lesson plans with me, and that's Mr. Maldonado and Mr. Brown. Now, how do I know that it's not my planner, it's a shared planner? Well, there's two ways of identifying that. If you look at my lesson planner, you can see the icons different, just the book. On a shared planner, I have the book of a hand letting me know that someone has shared that with me. And of course, it has the name of the person who shared it with me. It's Renee and Stanley both shared the lesson planners. And that's how you would know that someone shared something with you. Well, let's say you shared your lesson plan 2 years ago, or shared your lesson plan with someone, and you can't remember who you shared it with. How do I find out who I shared it with? Very easily, I go back to Change My Settings, and I go back to Share My Planner, and there I can see Earl Yeager, the person I shared it with. Now, here's something kind of really unique about Eduphoria. Earl, if he no longer wants to see my planner, he cannot delete that. He has to come to me and request to me and ask me, hey, Robert, I no longer need your lesson plan. Can you delete me from your plan? He does not have the ability to delete that share. Only I do. The one who created the share has the master power to delete that. So if I wanted to delete Earl, I simply highlight Earl and go to Remove Teacher. And now notice Earl's gone. And so I'm no longer sharing my planner with Earl Yeager. That's all there is to sharing and removing a share lesson planner in Eduphoria. We hope you enjoyed today's show and come back to view more. Bye-bye.